バーナード隊長との待ち合わせ場所来たんやけど、お昼にならんとおらへんみたいや。待機を使って時間経過させてみよう。おった。スカーリッツの場に X 賞以来の訓練やな。と、その前に会話をしてみる。かなり聞きたいことがあるのね。ハヌシ卿は、この時点でのラッティの領主みたいやな。
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man and
評判がええみたい。
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time being merry.
ハヌシ卿の隣にいた青年やで。
What's life like in Rattay?
ラッティは、今、スカーリッツの生存者が街に溢れて、物乞いをしている状態なんだよね。めっちゃ邪険にされてる。多分、前回、食事の場にお邪魔した場所が、ビルクシュタイン城で、本来の持ち主はカポン卿だったんやと思う。どうやらラジック卿に貸してあげたみたいやったな。
Our Lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians too.
前回調べてみた内容やな。今は、ハヌシ卿がラッティの統治者だけど、いずれは、カポン卿がラッティの領主になることになってるんやね。その通り、私が小僧です。あら、素直。うちだって師匠は敬うよ。バーナード隊長は、このゲームを遊んだ人にとって有名みたいだね。そうらしいな。戦いが厳しくなったら、バーナード隊長に会え、みたいな格言が残されてたで。それじゃあよろしくお願いします。ああ、ずっと前にあったけど、敵に向き合ってしまって逃げれないってのは、丸ボタン押せばよかったんかな。なるほど、ロックオン解除だね。途中でコントローラーに変更したから、改めての訓練助かる。
Move quickly. Well done. That's it. Very good. Nice. Good.
なるほど、なるほど。
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Nice. All right. Nice. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. All right.
今のところは、バニックさんに習った内容と同じだね。
What's going on? Well done. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
コントローラーでは L1 ボタンや。
Not bad. Ow. That's it. Very good.
いて。5分残ってなってたから油断した。師匠、一発不意打ちしたんちゃうか。数えてみたけど6発目だったね。支援だよ。
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Good strike.
まだまだ。おいおい、なんか楽しいな。これまでは一方的に切られるだけだったもんね。
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up,
剣を持ち上げてたら下から、剣が低かったらつく。お姉ちゃん頑張って。
Very good. Nice. That's not bad. Nice. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I fend off your blows with my sword.
隊長に教わったところだけどね。
It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Oh.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
今度習う防御は、方向とタイミングも合わせろってことか。
Good. Good. That's it.
これは面白くなってきた。
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. That's it. Well done. That's it. Very good. All right. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go. Go.
うまくいったら剣で受け流せて、失敗したブロックは腕で防いだりしとるんかな。
Captain Bernard.
Wait a while, Henry.
いや、やっぱり難しいな。誰か来たね。あれはカポン卿やな。
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want it.
訓練は続くの
One
ね。
more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
今度は回避か。な。
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late.
回避は
I'll attack
遅くても
slowly
速くても
now.
ダメ。
As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
回避。相手の攻撃いで。右上の説明読ませてくれ。あはは。
Very good.
こういうことか。
Very good. Not bad. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never
リズム
take
に
your
乗る
eyes
よ。
off your
デ
opponent.
ニプリ。
You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Well done. Ah, that's it. Nice. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
フェイント。そんなのまであるんやな。
Wrong!
攻撃を始めて、違う方向に切り替えて攻撃ボタンを離す。
What if? Ah, that's it.
なかなか難しい。私は苦手だ。
No, that's not it. No. All right. Very good.
こうやな。
Very good. Nice. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do.
わ
Practice.
師匠、ありがとうございます。プレイ感覚が飽きがちやから、この訓練はたびたび見直そうと思うで。今後、剣の腕が上達したらまた来たらええんかな。
Don't leave yet. The Radzik also wanted me to teach you archery.
おや、
Come with me.
引き続き、弓の訓練があるんだ。なあ。どんどん強くなってしまう。どうしよう。的が置いてあるね。ここか。2分近く歩いたな。隊長、足遅い。
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing.
後で知ったんやけど、この会話は本当で、腕当て、おつけずに弓使うと、ほんまに怪我するらしい。どこまでも現実的だね。すごいこだわりようやな。
Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance.
なるほどな。2人相手は剣じゃきついもんな。剣は1対1で使う。と。うは、照準も用意してくれてないんや。FPS やその他のゲームでもほとんどあるものだけど、確かに現実の視点ではないものね。感覚で覚えろ。てか。
No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target.
感じちゃう。
Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
If you want to hit anything,
よっしゃ任せ
you
ろ。
have to aim.
こうやな。矢の回収をしてる人がいるときにいてはいけません。っ
Well, that was awful.
ていうか、さっきのカポン教やん。外れたからよかったものの。もし当ててたら、お姉ちゃんは死刑だったよ。
Wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
おっと、当ててからよかったな。ちょっと、ヘンリーまで、相手は身分の高い貴族だよ。言うね、ヘンリー。
You'll go to the stocks for that.
ロ
Calm
ー、
yourself, sir.
慣れっこです。経
If the
験者だ
blacksmith
ね。
boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try.
勝負の流れ
Can you
か。
beat me?
あ、
Well,
でも、ちょっと、ユミは、まだトレーニングが足りてないな。
if you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's
ヘン
get
リー
to
の
it.
この自信はどこから湧いてくるんだ。毎度のことだけど、説明のために一回一時停止挟んでくれへんかな。早く打たなくちゃ。なのか、ゆっくり打っていいのかわからないよね。とりあえず7回チャンスがあって、的に当たれば1から3ポイントやな。あ、もったいない。すでに2本分ミスショットしてるね。もうダメじゃん。いることはできたけど、得点にはならんか。さすがにね。ああ、ミスがもったいない。あれだけ豪語して負けてしまった。
Nicely shot.
悔しいです。
Bernard. It seems
後で知ったことだけど、この勝負に勝てていたら、本当にユミがもらえてたみたいだね。ユミとかどうでもええから、カポン君が悔しがる顔見たかったです。突然試合になったもんね。惜しかった。
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
今度は剣術戦。さっき学んだことが試される。頑張ってお姉ちゃん。わお、木刀じゃなしに真剣じゃないのこれ。まさに真剣勝負だ。
Missed.
ぐは、カウンターもらった。
Come on then. Well landed. No!
かっちょいい。最近のゲームに比べるとスピード感ないかもしれないけど、剣を振るモーションとかもすごいね。
Kurva! Bugger! You'll get what for? Take that!
ぐぬぬ、ダ ダメージもらうとスタミナ最大値も減るから、攻撃食らうほど不利になっていくな。
Curse it! Well landed.
いやや、負けたくない。
You asked for it.
強い。
Oh dear, did that hurt? Cunt! Are you going to cry now? Yeah.
負けちゃったけど、ヘンリーにしてはよくできたんじゃないかな。後半は全く攻撃が当たらんかったな。いや、でも面白かった。もっとたくさん戦って強くなりたいね。
And since we made an honest bet, you can give me my money now.
名前ってすみませんでした。手合わせありがとうございました。隊長、やられちゃいました。
Don't fret about it, lad. Lord Capon is a good swordsman, and if by some fluke you actually won, well, you might not take it so well.
接待ゴルフみたいな。
Now go to the rat house.
せやな。
Cap's waiting for you
う
there.
ちが手を抜いてあげたんよ。訓練を終えたから、次は執行官に会いに行くで。おった。クエストマーカーは高低差に弱いな。探したで。星？なんやろ、これ初めて見る。
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
まだ、ちょっとよくわからないね。
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
へえ、文字を教わるクエストとかもあんのや。いろいろやってみたいけど、今回は本来の目的を達成するで。話今日は槍兵を求めてる。ここで言う槍兵というのは、領内の治安維持をする衛兵のことなんだろうね。スカーリッツから逃げてきた人々が、領内で問題を起こしてるらしいから、問題解決に取り組めってことやな。
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have, and I have the bruises to prove it. The captain doesn't hold back.
The harder the training, the easier the battle. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
武器庫、装備、頭が。今度は、盗みをしちゃダメだよ。はーい。危なかったな。指定の場所に、また宝箱だけがあったんや。でも、ほら、実際は、この人が、所定の位置に着いた時に、話しかけて、装備品もらわなあかんかった。タルンベルクでの一件がなかったら、きっとここで捕まってただろうね。時間の概念があって、NPC が動き回ってるけど、クエストの指定が、人じゃなく場所ってのが危険やな。
If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
Do you want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
山賊から入らぬを除いたら、初めて防具手に入れた。装備スロット多いね。せやな。でも、うち、全く装備について分かってない。いろんな装備を手に入れて、覚えていこう。あ、今の人や。
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the
求愛。まあ、今はパトロールのお仕事や。
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you? Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
町の紹介も兼ねた、パトロールの始まりやな。
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner, the priest too, our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the
ロッ
other
ク
side
ピ
of
ックなく
the
て
street.
ほったらかしてるけど、前回行
Hillary
った場
was
所や
brand
な。
new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
刀鍛冶。ヘンリーも武器作れたりするんかな？血筋で言えば、すごい素質を持っていそうだよ。あのマーティンの息子なら、いい腕前になりそうやな。
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out,
おっ
Henry.
と、なんか揉めてんね。
Church. Go back to your people. I don't want you here.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
こういう時は、個人的に、中立を保ちたいな。状況もわからないまま、片方の肩を持つのはちょっとね。そうだ、きっとクリスチャンならば、あの心を持ってくれているは
Show
ず。
us some Christian charity, armorer.
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the armorer here?
I don't know. And even if I
ぐ
did,
こういう人か。
and my belly
開き直ってるな。
That's true.
What would you know about it?
穏便に、穏便に。よっしゃ、うちも身を切る。一緒に助けてやらない
We're
か。
both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
うまくいったってことでええんか？そう、だね。なんか釈然としないが、防具屋さんがちょっと気の毒やったな。何もなく移動しろ。と、防具屋だけに施ししろ。という極端に偏りがなかったのは良かったかもしれない
Your
ね。
old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
なるほどな。ハヌシュ教はカポン教の後見人。まだカポン教が若いから、ハヌシュ教は一時的にラッテイを預かってる状態なんやな。
This square here looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
この辺りに店が並んでるんやね。ロックピック後で探さんとな。
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
どこですか？あれかな？
See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. It's a
ああ、そんな。
here. He'd take
お
a
慈
whip
悲を。
for you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole
すまんな
lot.。
娘は助けてやれたが、この世界も野郎には厳しいらしい。民は苦しんでいるよ。ジニスムントさん。
The others up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in town tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
Hey,
What is it, lad?
my father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
パン屋とか、鍛冶屋ではなんかサブクエストでもあるんかもしれんな。そんな感じしたね。やることが覚えきれん。あ、どうも。今のはもしかしてダイス。ナム、今はパトロール中。
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have
なんか人がダブっているな。
I don't know.
3D ゲームはよく壁に埋まったりするもんな。うんう
If
ん。
the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
サボってる人探しに酒場へ行くで。
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate.
いや、立ってはいますけど、本来は座り込んでたり寝転んでるのかもね。
Oh, God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
厳しい先輩や。
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
え、今サボってる人叱りつけたとこで、自分は酒飲むんかい。じゃあちょっとだけ、いやお姉ちゃんも飲むんかーい。葵、腕上げたね。
That fool
もう
your、
おっさんですやん。こんなことしててええんですか？どの口が言う？
aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break.
でもさっきの
Except
人
the
は、
ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it
せ、
spoil our
せや
day.
な。
Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
パトロール中にダイスで遊ぶなんて、ありえませんね。
Why not?
お姉ちゃんは選択肢選び間違えたのかな？
Why, oh, why did I ever agree to
久しぶりやな。
this? Shirt again.
この前は葵が買っただけやから、まだ、うちは買ったことないんよな。あ。え、ちゃうちゃうちゃう。ぎゃあ。コントローラーに変わったから操作間違えたー。
Money,
チーン。
money.
ここまで勝てないか。お姉ちゃんはギャンブル向いていない。しくしく。
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
松明使わず、夜の街歩いたらあかんねんて。松明使いながら怪しい行動は取れないだろうしね。サクッと鳴らしてこよう。どんな形の亀なのか。あ、これか。思ってたんとちゃうかった。3回鳴らしてへんけど、ええんかな。
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig. Did you find him? We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
ヘンリー、なんや知らんけど、カポン教にはよく噛みつくな。ねえ。私も思った。怖いもの知らずだね。よし、弓と剣の戦いでは負けたが、拳では負けへんで。防御とかも覚えたしな。
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners will ask me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
めちゃくちゃ怒られた。いやいや、本来ならこれだけで済まされることではないよね。ラジック教の後ろ盾は大きいか。それにしても、ヘンリーの貴族に対する言動がヤバすぎる。真面目なのはいいけど、ちょっと頑固だね。といったところで、カポン教の狩りについていくことになったけど、今回はここまでにしておくで。後回しにして気になってることもたくさんあるし。ロックピックの件とかね。お店を見に行ってみよう。それでは、ご視聴ありがとうございました。ほなまた、続きの動画や他の動画も見ていってね。